Hello, welcome to the channel. I'm Jordan, this is Jordan with an O, and if you love indie games, then you're in the right place. Today on this episode of First Impressions, we're going to be playing through a puzzle game that came out a few months ago called Crime O'Clock. Now, if you've never heard of this game, then make sure you stick around as we play through the first couple of hours of this brain-tickling puzzle game, that has quite an interesting hook to it. But without further ado, let's dive in. Okay, here we go. Interact to begin. Got some funky music going on. I really hope that ain't copyrighted. The Information Age, 2015 BC. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I guess we just click on... Yeah, we can't do anything else, so... I'm pretty sure this is going to be like the sort of tutorial levels, let you know how the game goes, etc. I have played a demo of this before, and so I might have played this level back then. Well, here's our robotic sort of AI helper that helps us get through what's happening in this game. Let's review the fundamentals so that we can get you ready for your final test. It's time to show me your skills of deduction, detective. Well, I feel prim and proper. I feel like I should have dressed up as an actual recognizable detective. Should have Sherlock Holmes this. I've recreated a short criminal case inspired by a true story archived in my DB. I'm assuming DB is database. Don't worry though, I'll support you with every step. I'm not going to be putting on a funky accent for this one because you know me. If you've been around my channel for 5 seconds, you know I forget my voices. I give characters after milliseconds, sentences even. Anyway, here's our case. A mysterious thief broke into a fashion model's loft and stole one of her famous jewels. There's a catch though. According to the true timeline, this crime hasn't happened. So our task is to preserve the integrity of the time flow. To do that, we have to learn exactly what happened and find out the right order of events. We can't interfere with the past, so we have to make sure that our actions won't create further paradoxes. So right there, straight away, you're sort of drip-fed a little bit of what this game is all about. It is a puzzle game, but there is sort of overarching time travel kind of sort of aspect to it, and there's a larger mystery going through it. So bear with, we'll play through a couple of sort of scenarios and you'll get a feel for it, and you'll be able to tell if this is the kind of game for you. Personally, from when I played the demo, I really fell in love with this game. It's just, in terms of the puzzle world of video games anyway, something a little bit different. The first step in any investigation is to find the crime scene. Zoom in to get a close look at the map and observe the details better. Now, I am going to absolutely smash through this because I have played this level before on the demo. So I already know, well, from what I can remember, where the crime scene is taking place. So we have to find the crime victim in this giant... Oh, straight away. I didn't do that, it zoomed in for me. But straight away... You can see the detail in this diagram. It's a little like Where's Wally, basically, but it sort of evolves as the level goes on. Perfect, the best way to find a clue is to zoom in. Yes, right there. Thank you. Now we have to select an element and let the system verify it. If it's actually a clue, it will be highlighted. To select an element, press and hold until the system answers. Right now, though, we need to finish. We need to find the victim. Our fashion model, can you find her? Well, she's right there, so let's just let it do its thing. Bang! Victim. And you'll get these little, like, stylistic annotations on the black and white puzzle Where's Wally world thing, so that you won't sort of, you know, you'll be always instantly able to recognize the clues and the aspects of the puzzle you're trying to solve. It's really, like, stylistically, I really think it's quite good. Great job, detective. Here's our model. As you can see, she's reporting the theft to a police officer. Often, if you look more closely, you'll find more clues. She's pointing somewhere, probably towards her apartment. Let's see if we can find it. Well, she's pointing. Remember to observe things carefully. We can guess directions and trajectories by adding the details together. Well, look. Yeah, okay. Okay, so the tutorial is going to be very hand-holdy, let's be honest, but bear with, because we will get into the meat and bones of this very soon. One last thing, Detective, just for this case, to help you focus on the right area, I'm highlighting the zone where the case takes place. That's fine, man. I know. Look. Can we... Oh, we can zoom in with our mouse wheel. Beautiful. Excellent UI there. UX, even. But yeah, she's pointing, and there's a giant... Oh, there's a door off its hinge. There's a broken window and broken things inside. Clearly, this is... Oh, we need to hold it. This is where we need to be. Burgled. Apologies if anyone here. Pick up a dog barking outside. There it is. Everything has been turned upside down and the door is broken. Fortunately, the thief is already gone. It'll be almost impossible to locate a thief we know nothing about, especially in a crowd. Thankfully, my mainframe lets us examine the case from different points in time. These points are called ticks, and they're frozen, fixed moments in time. It isn't ideal, but a collection of ticks is our only way to experience the past. Let's go back one tick and look for more information. Let's do it, random AI voice lady. So basically, we'll just rewind time a little bit, and we'll have a different sort of frozen perspective, and we'll be able to sort of track back where our thief is. Although, if you're looking at the screen right now, you can goddamn see where he is. As you can see, the whole map has changed. By moving back and forth in time, it's possible to observe the moments and actions of the city's inhabitants. For example, the model's apartment hasn't been ransacked yet. The thief hasn't entered it. Let's take a look. The thief is bound to be nearby. I mean, he's right there. He's on the goddamn roof. Like, don't ask me why the characters in this game are, like, anthropomorphized animals. They just are. It looks cute. You don't need to know. We don't need an answer for everything. Good find. Well, maybe I was acting a bit too much. Maybe I was acting a bit too much the schoolmaster by creating this simulation. But we have to admit our suspect has burglar written all over him. What with the dark overalls, the balaclava, and the crowbar, he definitely isn't a heating technician. Yes, he looks suspicious. Let's be honest. Let's move forward in time and see if he really is our thief. Remember, we have to be 110% sure of our theories before we can take any action to restore the timeline. So, we'll move forward a tick. And what, we have to follow the guy, or? This tick was recorded right after the jewel was stolen. See if our not a heating technician is close by. Pay attention though, sometimes characters change their clothes or appearance between ticks, especially if they're about to do something suspicious. So we have to zoom out and find this fella. So we'll... Oh, there he is. I mean, come on, that's the guy, right? I can't... He's got like a bag under his shoulder. He's beating a hasty retreat. That's got to be the fella. Yeah? Right? Found him! Yes. He's leaving the crime scene and he's taking off his balaclava. Clever. Going forward another tick. And I guess we're just going to continue to follow him. Keep following our yeah. He's our guy. Come on. You can interact with me with any time. If there's a light bulb icon, I have a hint for you. Okay, so if you get stuck, there is some help. I'm not stuck. I don't want to... Let's keep following the suspect in the jumpsuit. Do I have to do this? Suspect is running down the avenue near the canal. Okay, let me look. Right, here we go. Well, he's right there. Looking awful suspicious. Nothing else. Yeah, I mean, this is our guy, right? Mr. Sus. Where is he going? He's walking toward the water, but what for? Maybe he's going to catch a boat. Like I said, I've played this before, so I am smashing through this, but I can't remember all the details. Detective, we need to continue the hunt for our suspect. Often the solution to an investigation involves chases and surveillance. That's the fella, right? That's him, isn't it? Yeah, there's a little overbite. What's with the happy rat? The gift of love. Here's our thief. Did you see him? He's holding the loot, the stolen jewel, and he's giving it to a giant rat. So this one detail was slightly different in the original story, but that doesn't matter. AI has the right to some creative license after all. Maybe this game will turn into a bit of a meta commentary on the power of AI. Now that we've caught him red-handed, we can definitely confirm he's our culprit. Send a report back in time to the local police and have him arrested. Do the local police not wonder where this random report has come from? To them, it will appear just like a message on one of their devices. Oh, right, okay, there you go. They won't even have a clue about our involvement. We couldn't prevent the crime, but we restored the correct course of history because we are the time cops. Yeah. Just remember this. We aren't simple police officers. Oh, maybe we're not the time cops then. Our job is not to prevent crimes and to save the innocent. Instead, our task is to protect the true timeline. So, I guess it's kind of like Minority Report, if you've ever seen that. And there he is, apprehended. Why was he giving it to a giant rat? Was that just a creative license? Great job, detective. Now you're for the final test. Okay, load it up. I do like the stylization of this game. It's very clean. Ooh, got a nice little achievement there. That was really impressive for a first try, or should I say... they were right in choosing you for this job. However, there's still something to be done before you can become a fully fledged detective. The Kobayashi test. Your final test. Press play to begin. Let's frickin' go. The enigmatic lime drink. Okay. The detective, this is your final test. Prove your skills and you'll be a fully fledged defender of the true timeline. You'll face the reconstruction of a real case recorded in my DB. Why can't you just say database? A crime that should never have happened and was prevented by other operatives in the past. I'm sure you'll manage to demonstrate your deductive skills. I don't know why I struggle with that word. By solving it. A gruesome crime has been committed in the cloister of this city's ancient university. We have a lifeless victim. God, someone's been murdered. Why they ramped this up? Let's find him. Well, start on your mark. Let's go. So, can we just go? Like, this is the game, right? Okay, cool. It's still the tutorial. I'm sure our AI companion will chime in, but let's go. I do not remember this scenario, so I don't think I've played this scenario. I love how detailed this map is. Do you know? Let's, zoom up in on a crying back. Oh God, there's someone dead there. Like paparazzi taking place. People. It's just I just kind of dig the vibes of this game. Right. They said find the crime scene. Someone's been killed in a university. Right. That's what they said. No. This looks actually, that looks more like cathedral-ish, right? University, old building. Oh, right here. That's a university. Nice peachy bottom there on that statue. But yeah, this guy's dead. And it looks like he's been killed by the Joker. But yeah, this is our guy, right? Daniele Maron. He was an archaeology professor and author of international bestsellers. His books, in less than a century, will be the foundation of a cultural revolution. Well, not if he's dead, they won't. We can't let him leave the realm of the living like this, not just for the sake of libraries, but to preserve the true timeline. What's that? Detective, check this out. A jack-in-the-box came out of the book. They were still legal in those barbaric times. The puppets, I mean. Preposterous. Okay. There's more, though. A lime-scented drink has been spilled on the ground. What exactly happened here? Was the drink poisoned? Was it a severe case of puppet-induced phobia? I'm going to put my money on the poison drink, not him being scared to death by a jack-in-the-box. We have to find out, but how? Well, as your AI assistant, I'm equipped with cutting-edge subroutines and analytical tools, most of which can be used for free with your current subscription plan. I do like the humour that's sprinkled out in this. It's quite good. What? Universal biochemical analysis subroutine loaded correctly. Welcome to my world. Now you're looking at reality through my systems. This is how I perceive everything, even emotions. And as you can see, no puppets. What a relief. I've activated a universal analysis tool. With it, we can extract biochemical and biometrical data from any crime scene, both from animate and both from animate and inanimate objects. For instance, in this case, we can use it to determine if the death occurred due to poisoning. Detective, try your luck with the UBA, or the UBA. Analyze the victim's biological samples. Is this like a mini game? What do I just click? What? Oh. Do I have to, like, do this? Did I do it? Oh, okay, I did it. Analyzing the victim's biological samples. Not poisoned. Well, this is taking a twist. I knew it. It's the puppet's fault. You can never trust those scoundrels. But how did that puppet end up? The guy was killed by a puppet. What? We need to reconstruct Professor Marone's day to find out other clues. Let's follow him back in time until we discover how he came into possession of the book. Okay. Let's drop back a tick. So we're going to need to find the professor. So he died here. So, oh God, how many entrances are in this sort of thing? What does the professor even look like? Okay, so the professor's a human. Oh wait, everybody's a human. Wait, am I losing my mind? In the last scenario, like, they were anthropomorphic animals, right? Like that. Okay, so they're not all humans. I mean, I wonder if that's the devs. Little advert poster for the game. Okay, so this is the world of humans and alive creatures. Axel Blood action movie. Right, so we need to find Le Professor Marone. So he's got like a bit of a 5 o'clock shadow, maybe. Sort of a sweater and a kind of trench coaty looking thing. Where would he be? Subway there, the metro. Is that him? Is that the guy? Drinking his coffee? That could be him, right? Oh, nice. Cool. Oh, so we're... Alright, okay, we're going to keep following him until he gets the book. Is this a zoo? Right. That's him there, right? Yep, okay. So he's just commuting to work. Drop back another tick, so... okay, right, here we go. Oh, he's getting the book, that. From this cat person. Aha! What are you thinking, detective? Yes, I believe you're right. If Danielle... Is it Danielle? Like Italian, right? Danielle. I'm so sorry for doing that. Should I call him Daniel? Danielle. I don't know how to pronounce his name. If Danielle obtained that strange book from this even stranger librarian, we may have found our murderer. We should investigate. Right, we need to follow the librarian now, right? Okay, what's happening? The identity of a person isn't always contained in my archives. I only have the memory of people who, for some reason, are considered important for specific historical events. Fortunately, with the database match tool, we can reconstruct the information of any person whose face is at least partly visible. Sure. Okay. So this game is going to be full of little mini games like this, I'm guessing. Oh, there he is. There. Oh, okay, we were doing the top. Oh, did I get the right one? Good. Yeah. Who are you, Mr. Librarian? And we just click that again to go back into the game. Umberto Ego. Good job. We now know the librarian, Umberto Ego. I mean, what a name. A retired university professor who still collaborates with the library. He wrote a single book, an obscure and enigmatic text called Ra and the Pendulum. Still, he and Daniela had nothing in common except that they worked at the same university. That isn't enough for murder, I guess. I mean, true. Let's go back in time and see where Umberto got that strange book. Let's go. This is good. I'm glad that this level is different from the one that I did in the demo. Right, so we need to find this mustachioed and bow-tied cat man. What a weird-ass sentence that is. Is that him? Is that him? He looks pretty distressed. A mystery box? Oh, let's keep following him. So he looks like he's coming from this direction, so... There he is. I like that sort of spooky kind of music over the top as well. It's quite good. Finally, we have an interesting clue. Umberto is in front of a book delivery point, and he's picking up... and he's picking up some to take to the stand at the university. At the time, students borrowed books, and when they had finished their exams, they returned the books to a machine that collected and catalogued them. It's an old-fashioned but effective system. Remember, guys, we're from the future here. However, the most interesting thing is that it recorded the personal data of those who requested and returned books. Unfortunately, though, all the recorded information is encrypted. And this is where we'll jump into another minigame to unencrypt it, I guess. Sorry, decrypt it. Minigame. Universal decryption subroutine loaded correctly. Detective, we don't know for sure how to translate most ancient texts and codes. For that reason, we developed the Universal Decryption tool. While we can't give you a literal translation of ancient writings, it can be used to decipher the general meaning of almost everything. Try it and see. Okay, let's have a look. Wait, so we just click on the Q? Oh, so it's not that one. Oh. Oh, okay, I see. Oh, okay, so we've got to, like, join it up almost. So it's going to be this one on the bottom, right? So Q. Oh, maybe not. No, it's not that one. It must be this one, though. Q. Weird W. What? Am I doing something wrong? Q. Weird W. E. R. Weird Y. Okay. That's cool. I don't mind these minigames so far. They're quite entertaining. Here it is. The last student who returned the strange book was someone with the name Roberto Benia... Oh my god. I am so sorry, Italian people. With someone with the name Roberto Beniamino. And now that we have this data, we can trace the phone number and find out where he is. We don't even need tools because the 21st century smartphone was practically an open window into its owner's life. The fucking shade that this game is throwing. So we just click on this and then it triangulates his location like in every good episode of... Wait, what? What did I do wrong? Oh, do I have to click it? Right, okay, it's a quick time event. Right, sorry, I didn't realise. Roberto Beniamino. Here he is, buying a Super Maxi Burger, whatever that is. Roberto was the last person who had access to our strange book, so it could be a solid trail. Let's follow him until we find out a moment in time where he still has the book with him. So we're going backwards again. Let's find this. I mean, what? So he's got a little poofy tail, sort of unkempt haircut. Chances are he's going to be down here, right? Is this it? No, that's big tail. What does he look like? So rolled up sleeves, unkempt hair. Oh, it did say that they could change appearance though, didn't it? I mean, I doubt he's going to be in there. I still think maybe down here somewhere. Damn, dude, where are you? Okay, maybe there's that burglar from before. Right, he's not down there. Oh, is that him? Sort of unkempt hair. Yep, that's our fella. That's the guy. But he doesn't have the book. So we need to go back a further tick. So chances are he's going to be down here, right? Because, yeah, he has to return the book to the, whatever that device was. Book machine. Walking, but no book. So next tick he's going to be somewhere around here with the book in his hand or something. Right? Oh, Christ. Oh, did I just go straight to him? That was a stroke of luck. Jesus. Pranking. Here he is. He's preparing his Jack in the Book. I believe Roberto only wanted to stage an innocent prank, but he started a dangerous chain of events. Coincidences are the most devious threat to the true timeline. They can go unnoticed and are the weapon of choice for those who want to disrupt the correct flow of time. As you know, we can't influence the past in any meaningful way, but we can send messages to any technological device. I'll notify the local police that a student is damaging public property in the form of our book. They'll show up and scold him a little bit, but that will be enough to prevent a dangerous chain reaction. What fucking police in this world are going to be like, oh, he's damaging public property? A book? Yeah, okay. We'll go talk to him. Oh, whoops, knocked the microphone. Cool. Right. Finish the test. Can we get into some, like, actual, not, like, sort of hand-holdy gameplay then? Please remember that this was only a simulation. You can be sure that others can and will. They will, and they like using unsuspecting people like Roberto to start chain reactions capable of disrupting the proper time flow. However, this is a concern for another time. First, let's celebrate your successful completion of the test. With some funky music. Congratulations! You're now a fully fledged operative agent. I suggest that you relax a little bit. Okay. Oh. Disturbances in the true timeline are extremely rare. I'm sure there won't be any more popping up. Get a drink. Oh god, there's an alert. A new Nexus event has been detected. What does that even mean? This wasn't covered in my orientation. Detective, I'm afraid your relaxing is over. I didn't even get a chance to put my feet up. A new Nexus event is corrupting the true timeline. What is a Nexus event? Alas, there's no time to explain. It's bad, really bad. Imagine life as you know it stopping instantaneously and an entire age of your history collapses. We have to act swiftly. Detective, let's go. Oh, we go back into that map. There are other maps. There are other timelines and stuff. So I'm gonna hope that we can sort of power through and maybe showcase some of those. I think this is the puzzle that I did in the demo. This is a real case, not simulation. Something terrible is happening. My quantum scanners have picked up a very strange signal. Records of crimes that were never supposed to happen are somehow forming within my database. We have to act. Why crimes, you ask? Well, altering the course of history through violence and deception is by far the easiest way because time tends to correct itself when given a chance. However, it's pretty hard to fix something when your key actor is out of the picture or worse. Okay, let's go! I can say we have a murder. The victim should be somewhere in the castle grounds. So I think that like I say, I think I did this one in the demo. This guy is pretty dead. Axel Blood. The lead singer of the Blood Axels. Sounds quite narcissistic to name the band after you, but whatever. He shouldn't have died. Also, the Pizza Incident, their next album, will be a worldwide success. There are some absolute bangers on it. So let's get to work saving Axel. Have you noticed, Detective, that I've installed a language pack that lets me speak as a true denizen of the information age? Something must have cut the cord and caused the spotlight to fall, but what? Look around and see if you can find any misplaced sharp objects. Do I control the ticks? No? Okay, so something's cut. There we go. I was going to say, I remember it being like an arrow. This is cheating a little, like I say, I've played this one before. A bolt. Are you familiar with this ancient murder weapon? It's fired from a ranged weapon called a crossbow. Let's rewind and find out who shot the bolt. I hope after this one I get to I can control the rewinds and stuff. A little less hand-holdy. Like, don't get me wrong, I don't mind the tutorial levels explaining all this, but I kind of get it. Let me play, you know. So far this game is it's definitely a sort of chill kind of game. You know, it's gets those synapses firing, tickles the brain a little bit. Might be a good game if any of you watching have got kids or anything. I can imagine this being quite a fun game for them. Oh, what is this? Oh, okay, so it's like a record of what's happened so far. Is that what we're saying? Yeah, so there's a victim in tick number 8. Oh, it's literally just a run through of what the AI person has already said. Okay, so crossbow. We're in tick 7. There's an archery range here. That guy has a crossbow. And these guys all have bows. I love the little annotations. I do enjoy it. There's our possible suspect. He has a crossbow in his hands. At a point just before Axel was murdered, he's Oz Bones, a former member of the band. Officially, he left the Blood Axels due to artistic differences, but there was gossip about fights over royalties on record sales. That sounds like motive to me. Let's follow Oz and study his movements in the moments after the murder. Okay. We need to know whether he's linked to Axel's death. Man's got a crossbow. I'm pretty sure he's linked to the death. Why are we following him after the murder? Surely we want to follow him before. So that's literally the dude's discarded. Oh, so we can't, like, click on the clothes that he's discarded? Oh, well, he's right there. He's got the crossbow in his hand, for God's sake. If anyone's ever walking through the street with a crossbow, walk the other way. So he undressed. Keep following the suspect. Okay. What does he look like? Bald, bearded, freaking crossbow in his hand. Shouldn't be that different. Bald? No, no. What is your leg doing, bruh? Where have you gone, my guy? With your not in any way suspicious crossbow. You're a detective, bruh. Why haven't you stopped him? Fucking Jesus, just over here. What is happening? Oh. That looks like him, doesn't it? He's nicked this dude's hat. Camouflage. He's hidden in the marching band, which is crossing the street, and he's no longer carrying the crossbow. Well, where the hell did he get the crossbow from? If we find the crossbow, we can analyze it by comparing the grooves impressed on the bolt. It's not a bullet. I don't think that's how that works. We need to find out where he hid the weapon. Where did you put the weapon? Well, he had it here. Right? And now he's here. So he must have discarded it along this route. There's not exactly much around. Oh, she's just discovered that she's been burgled. What is happening here? There's so much going on in this picture. Right, you've got the crossbow there. And you've thrown it away somewhere on this, like, route.
One eternity later.
I'm really struggling with this. Am I being super dense? Can't have gone far. Yeah, I need a hint, man. Wow, I'm really struggling with this. He hid the crossbow in a moving vehicle. Oh, shit. Did something drive past? I don't remember seeing any moving vehicles. Shit, did he just, like, lob it into a... Right. If he was here, had it, and went to there and didn't have it, am I genuinely meant to be like, oh yeah, he must have put it in a moving vehicle? I don't know about that one. I think that's dodge, because there's surely no way I was expected to be able to get that without hints. Come on. Unless I need to, like, literally explore every part of the puzzle. Let's compare the grooves of the arrow. I mean, come on, it's going to be the same. Ooh. What do we do on this one? Oh, we got to match it up to the ones on... to the pattern underneath. Dope. Awesome. So this is our guy. The murder weapon. It's like a... It's like playing through an episode of like Midsummer Murders or something. There's no doubt it's the murder weapon, so Oz Bones is the culprit. However, detective, remember that our goal isn't to arrest a criminal, but to restore the true timeline. In this case, it provides that Axel survives. In this case, it provides that Axel survives and that Oz isn't charged with such a major crime. A partial deviation can be reabsorbed by the timeline, but a substantial one cannot. Anyway, we take one problem at a time, and we have to figure out every detail in this case before we act. Let's reconstruct Axel's day. So, right, okay. So, we need to, like, follow my guy backwards, right? Oh, we're going right back. That seems like an inefficient way to do this. No? Because, like, he could be anywhere. If... Yeah, like, if he's literally here in the 7th tick, and we've gone back to tick 1, why would we not go back to tick 6? Like, he could be absolutely... I found him, and he has some sort of demon creature behind him. What is happening here? Are you kidding me? Like, that's a guy, right? Is it not? Is this not? It definitely is. Is it not? 100% is this guy.
6 hours later.
Beginning of the day, Axel greeted his fans. Oh. I have to find Axel, the murder victim. God's sake. Well, at least I know where Oz Bones is. Why do I need to find Axel? Surely I need to find the murderer. Right, sorry. Fans. So we're looking for a group of people. This looks like it, right? Is this him? My bad, everyone. I was being a dunce. Surely you need to find the guy that murders him. So, right, so we're just following him around. Let's find Axel Rose. Yes, I know that's not his name, but she's just spazzing out. You look like a... No. I'm trying to find, like, band members. Up here? No idea what my computer's doing there. Yep, there he is. Paparazzo. He's upset, he's angry. There's Axel. While the rest of the band was at the restaurant for breakfast, Axel was off to the side texting. Seems to be upset. We have to get our hands on his phone so that we can read those messages. But we can only do it when Axel doesn't have it in his hand. In fact, this is one of the precautions we'll have to take so that we don't inadvertently interfere in the timey-wimey space stuff. So we need to find Axel when he doesn't have it in his hand. Right, and so Axel must be heading up here, right? Because he's surely got to be heading towards practice. Oh, is that the band? Nope. Oh, there they are. On the way to the arena. Well, there's the car they were in, so they must be up here by now. In this castle, like, doing sound checks and shit. There he is. Oh, his phone's right behind him. Sick. I'll connect to the operating system of that piece of technological antique. Right, minigame time. Oh god. Right, let's go. Let's unlock this damn phone. Oh, okay, so it's the same kind of minigame as the last one. Like I say, once we get out of the hand-holdy phase, we'll see if we can try and get like a full puzzle round of just us playing. It's just as we suspected. The rumours were right. Oz was kicked out of the band due to economic issues related to song copyrights. The last message was full of threats. The threats he sent are an act of felony. If we can link him to the messages... Right, okay. We can extract the IP address and triangulate. So what, like, I do? I click on... Oh, right, okay, yeah, we've got our little quick time event minigame dealy going on. Disposed. Oh no! We traced the phone, but Oz has already disposed of it. It's fine because I found him earlier. And he had a phone and there was a demon behind him. So let's rewind this tick. Again, why would you go back 2? Surely you would just go back 1. Well, we know he's over here. Oh, there he is. Looking pissed. Yeah, threatening. Bingo! Oz is walking and texting at the same time, which was then one of the major causes of death. Okay. Good job. Okay. What about the demon that was behind him? No, we're not. No? Okay. We're just ignoring that. That seems odd. Wait, what's happening? Hey, wait, but what? I'm getting some weird interference in the flow of space-time. Wibbly-wobbly, timey-wimey shit. It's as if something is distorted. We need to check this. It could be a malfunction in my system, or it could be something worse. The distortions in the time flow seem to be related to Oz's bones? Is this a coincidence? Well, coincidences are our worst enemy. So we need to find Oz bones in tick 1, which we already know is up here. With... No, what is happening? There's a demon. There's a demon behind the man. There's Oz, but what? Have you seen it too? Are my senses acting funny? There's a person standing next to him. An intruder who seems to come from, well, outside the time flow. Yeah, I'll frickin' say outside. I can't stabilize the image because it disappeared when my system tried to pull information from it. However, traces of his intervention remain in the time flow. Watch Oz carefully. The anger he feels isn't natural. It must have been caused by an intruder. These are all questions that we absolutely must answer. However, first we have to file the case and go back to the main screen of the system. Okay. No more time for jokes. Well done, detective. I mean, I wouldn't say well done. I spent 20 minutes clicking on the wrong person. That was unsettling. I have no record of a similar entity in the database. We're facing something completely new, so I'm afraid this will be a long, complex mystery to solve. Let me install a little upgrade. Done. I've added the details about the strange happenings surrounding the last case on the board, and we still can't grasp the nature of that mysterious figure. But at least we have some understanding of what his powers are. I suggest that we call him Rage for the meantime. Okay. I do love how stylistic this game is. Oh, another Nexus event has been discovered. Okay, explanation is in order. Under normal circumstances, the true timeline is naturally resilient and can adjust itself if minor or rare changes occur. If too many quantum alterations were to happen in a small time frame, well, history could break apart. Those concentrations of changes to the true timeline are called Nexus events. It's our duty to stabilize them before it's too late. Alright, let's do it. Oh, we're in a different age. Awesome. I'm really glad that we get to see a different map as well now. The Yellow Greedy Gear. Okay. I can't remember how many ages are in this. I think it's like 5 or 6 seems to stick in my head. At the Lost Age. As its name suggests, it's a forgotten period of your loss of civilization. It's shrouded in secrecy. Furthermore, many entries about the Lost Age in my database are classified as Crimson level and thus unavailable. We'll have to figure out some things as we go. Okay, here we are. The Lost Age. According to my readings, a violent crime is disrupting the timeline. We're looking for a corpse near a pyramid. Oh, so it's like ancient Egyptians with a frickin' Stargate in the middle of it. Oh, I want that. I want that. Okay, so we're ancient Egyptian times with some sci-fi thrown in. This guy's not having a good time, is he? Right, pyramid. Find a victim near the pyramid is flying. Aliens confirmed. Illuminati. Right, sorry. Pyramid. Is this this looks pyramidish. No, not there. Okay, this is the only pyramid I see. Dead guy and pyramid. Nope. We're just ignoring the flying pyramid, are we? Oh wait, hang on, is this entire oh, Jesus Christ, this entire thing's a pyramid. It's huge. Find the victim near the pyramid. No. Where are you, victim? How big is this goddamn pyramid? Oh. Victim located. Ouch. Yeah. There, under the boulders, is our victim. Okay, let's... Oh, so we're in tick 6. So we drop back one. No, look for more clues. Are these clues? No. So, like, where did they fall from? Is that what we're thinking? Here, look. It fell from up here. The animation, just to clarify what happened. The winch broke and the boulders fell, crushing our victim. Can you see those tools near the winch? Someone was at work here. Maybe we can see where the machinery was sabotaged. Oh, is it mini game time? Yep. I don't like the glitch effect. That's my eyes. Okay. Same kind of minigame as the last one. I don't know how many different types of minigames there are. I think we've seen, what, 3 so far? Okay, so what now? A faulty pulley. Structural failure. The cog fell apart. The image analysis shows numerous cracks. Unfortunately, analysis also points out that other components... What? Okay. So we're going to be like looking around this area for someone that's working on it? Is that what you're saying? Someone was near the machinery before it cracked. I can do this to remove them, right? So you. What? You're right next to it. How is it not you? Someone was near this. There's a freaking mummy there. I don't understand. How is it not you? You're literally the closest person to it. You are literally the closest person to it. Okay. Right, so who dies? Is it you? Yeah. What are you doing? You're carrying rocks. You're... Is it you? Oh, it is you. Same tools. Oh, it's his job to perform upkeep on the pulleys. Okay, so we're gonna have to do another glitch. Ow. Who are you, Mr. Glitchman? Ah, okay, we've done this before. So he's a mouse. Oh shit. No, that's not right. How do I start over? It's obviously not a shark. Oh god. Wow, like a child could do this. Oh no. What is happening? Oh Christ, though. Good god. Like a child could do this, and I fucked that up like 3 or 4 times. Who is the culprit? Who is it? Good work. It's too bad the database had no helpful information other than a name. Arton Blacktail. Let's follow Arton forward and see what he did after the accident. Okay. Did that just say he's the only worker with a black tail? I was going to say, because we don't really know what he looks like. Oh yeah, he is literally the only guy with a black tail. Right, okay. So let's go forward from the event. He was up here, I assume, at some point. And the guy died down here. Black-tailed Arton. Do you think he'd flee from the scene of the crime, right? I don't know if this game is like roguelike, so if the puzzles are sort of jumbled up in different orders or anything like that. Or how, oh, there he is. Or how many there is, you know. Receipt. He's handing a receipt to the chief worker. He's probably trying to prove his innocence by pointing out that he bought new parts. Okay. I mean, this just looks like a workplace accident to me. We need to follow our man Arton. He was here. How do you even get in and out of this goddamn pyramid? Arton, my guy. I'm literally at this point. This is just Where's Wally? There's a lad in there. I'm trying to just. What is happening here? Is that a robot? I love. That's literally Jafar. I love like the little Easter eggs that are thrown into these scenarios. This guy's old and sad. This guy's angry. Arton, Arton, Arton. Where would you have gone? Up here, like where all the workers live? My god, I'm gonna end up exploring this entire map just to find this guy. Why am I finding this so difficult? I hope this has proven to you guys that this isn't just like, I mean, it is like sort of a chill kind of... Oh, there he is! I hesitate to say like kiddie game, but it kind of is. You can kind of get the sort of idea of who the target audience is, but it's difficult. Oh god, I don't want to follow him again. He's too hard to see. Right, so, god, he went far in one take, and he bought something. So it's like a case, maybe he went this way, or came from this way. Oh, no. Maybe he did some gambling in the fight pits? Nope. Where was he? Oh, I see. So maybe what came from this way. What is that? God damn it. Shit, I don't like the fact that it keeps like throwing us back in across the map, because it's quite difficult to keep track of where you've already looked. Right, so he bought some, well, it says cheese, but he bought something here with some dollar. Where would one get dollar in this environment? He's definitely not betting in the fight pits, is he? No. Stealing it from somewhere? If he's an unscrupulous character, he could be a thief.
Many minutes later.
God damn, this is frustrating. Where, oh where could he have gone? Is that him? How was I meant to find that fancy hat? Right, so he's heading in this general direction, but he travels big distances. Does our man Arton. So I don't think he's going to be back up here. What the hell is that? There's a fancy hat on. So all the fancy hatted people seem to be around here. Maybe he's like playing tricks on people. Fancy hat. Oh, there he is. With his pet crocodile. God, I'm so glad we found him a lot quicker that time. Spending spree, so he's got a shit ton of money. Yeah, he is. God, this guy travels across the map. No doubt he used one of the glowing gates. They were a wonder of the lost age. For us, though, they are a real problem. It's a tall order to find someone in the city where he or she can move from one place to another quickly. I'll say... What's that? A pet crocodile? Is he really buying the most exclusive animal of the lost age? A symbol of power and a status favoured among those blessed with the Eye of Ra. Wait! I may lack proper empathy, but some other basic human features, but I'm pretty sure that workers during the Lost Age were generally unable to afford such luxuries. With the cheese, the quirky headdress, the pet crocodile, how did Arton get so much money? Oh, God, we're going all the way back to the beginning, are we? Christ, he could be anywhere. Oh my God, he could be anywhere. Okay, so they gave us a bit of a hint there. A daily briefing from his supervisor. Yeah, so he's going to be over near the pyramid somewhere. And he was talking... Shit. He was talking around here. So, where's his supervisor gonna be? Like around here? No. Yeah. No. Oh, shit. That? Yeah. Okay. He was on site, I just missed him. A shopping list. Okay. Oh shit, did Arton, like, get inferior products and then spent the money on something else, on himself? Right, so he's got his shopping list. He's gonna be, well, shopping, right? Right. Where else could he be buying things? Ah, there he is. What's he doing? Thrift shop. He's there near a vendor of cheap spare parts. Wait, something is off. I can clearly read a temporal fluctuation. The timeline is incredibly frail in this particular tick. Look, in our image, the vendor's face is missing. Oh, shit. She isn't real. Alternatively, she isn't really in the true timeline. Something is attacking the correct flow of history. I can't do much right now. I need my full computational power to analyze this paradox. We'll have to solve the case first. Based on the appearance of the cogs in this makeshift shop, we can safely assume what happened. Yeah, so like he's just bought some shoddy piece of equipment and then spent the money on himself. Still, we need proof. I'm betting those aren't the parts Arton was told to get. Let's try and decipher that list of his. God, this one's like, this puzzle's like blowing my mind. Okay, let's decipher that list. So, weird. Backwards P, Scarab Beetle, I. No, okay. Scarab Beetle, I, backwards P, thing. Ah, okay, so it's this one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Bam! Oh yeah, nailed it! I am a linguistical expert whose eyeballs are bleeding from staring at the screen so close. Greedy Arton. It's just what we thought. Arton was instructed to buy top quality pieces and was giving enough money. Detective, do you see what happened? Yes, yes. Something is trying to alter the proper course of events for unknown reasons. To do so, our foe doesn't act directly, but it tries to enable subtle changes that will cause ripples throughout the timeline. For example, something took the semblance of a cheap spare part vendor, in this case inducing Arton to cheat his work supervisor. He bought an old cog for nothing and kept all the money he put to purchase luxury goods. However, we can't interfere with history and stop Arton right now because he still has to commit a crime. In any case, he somehow forged the receipt in order to secure an alibi. If we can get a glimpse of him doing that before the accident, we can have him arrested for fraud and prevent the accident from happening. Okay. God, this one has been intense. This one has been like all-encompassing. Right, so he bought the stuff here. He's forging the receipt, and this is where he does like the deed. Yeah, this is where he does the deed, right? So he's not going to forge the receipt on site, is he? Because that's just stupid. Oh. What's he doing? He's Taking a price tag from a high quality gear. Right, okay. Okay. Well, we solved it. We did it. We nailed it. It only took 22 minutes. Well, 23 minutes, really. Still, I wonder what will have changed history. Was it the death of an unknown worker, or Artem posing as a master of the Blessed Eye of Ra? Anyway, good job, Detective. You solved this case. However, I'm afraid it will be the first in a long series. Let's return to the mainframe and analyze the little bit of data we've collected about our elusive foe. So we've got Rage, and we've got someone else like Temptation. Okay. Oh. Right, without face. We're busy doing the job. There was a date... Wait. Speaking of bad news, however, while we were busy doing our job, there was a data leak in the Fulcrum Stories archive, key events in human history. Detective, do you think that you can help me piece together these stories, take it as a secondary quest in the breaks between one case or another? Thank you. And now back to more urgent matters. I'm running some tests on the data we gathered on our enemy, but it'll take some time to obtain any meaningful results. While we wait, I suggest that we proceed with the next paradox menacing the Lost Age. Okay, well, I think that seems like the really perfect place to leave this episode of First Impressions. Let me know in the comments below what you've thought of Crime O'Clock, or what you thought of my horrific puzzle solving skills. Like I've said throughout this video, I do really love the vibes of this. I love the stylistic choices, and as you've probably seen, it can be really tricky trying to follow, like, logically think where someone has moved through time in the puzzle piece itself. Honestly, I would recommend you giving it a go. I'm not sure if there's a demo available, but check it up on Steam. I link all the games that I play in the description below, on all the various platforms that you can check them out on. But yeah, like, this is definitely the kind of game that'll sort of keep you entertained for a few hours. Like I say, it might be sort of aimed at a more younger audience, or just, if you're generally a puzzle-loving gamer. But anyway, I have been Jordan. This is Jordan with an O, and if you love indie games, then you absolutely know you're on the right channel. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button to make sure that you're notified next time I bring out a video or go live with whatever the next amazing indie game is. But until then, until next time, take care, have an amazing time. See you later. Bye.